Sup dog, TheOdie is back and we are gonna make some essence. We did it! Alright, now for the moment of truth. Will the game bug out on me again? Cross your fingers and praise nay. Like a horse. Ha ha! Ha ha! Do you have an essence for me? I couldn't harvest enough berries. If I were to say that, would she actually give me berries? Yes. Ah, very good. You're not as useless as I feared. And it's of far better quality than the ones I learned to make. This changes things. This is very good for you, Ella. You're not the burden I feared you'd be. And in fact, you have talents. Do you know how to cook? My mother taught me some before she died. I see. Prepare dinner tonight. You should be able to find everything you need in the garden in the kitchen. What do you want? Something different, something I haven't tried before. Surely there's a chance you've a recipe everyone will enjoy. I'll try, ma'am. Ella, you will be cooking and gathering supplies. Obviously, this will require the use of sharp objects. I'm warning you now. If you try to use any such weapons against us, you will spend the rest of your life regretting it. I am sworn not to kill you. I am not sworn to keep you in one piece. Tolerate your position and you'll find that your life can be quite comfortable. Disobey, dislike, despise, all of this is fine and expected given your circumstances. Threaten us and you will find that what we do to you is always permanent. Your life will be a living hell. I want to hear an answer. I'll behave. Good, now get to work. Alright. Okay, so now we can finally do some of the cooking, and some of the cooking that I know how to do is to make mushroom soups. Hopefully she's okay with that. No idea if she will be, but hopefully she's okay with that. Now I can go ahead outside and absolutely grab everything. But in fear of screwing up again with bugs, we're going here first. Something different, what shall I prepare? Rick Manger is more of a breakfast and perhaps it's a bit more common. There is no shortage of apples and eggs in this household. Sweet fritters, perhaps, a lot of different vegetables, but it's not too complicated. They seem to have everything they need. Carrots, parsnips, apples, eggs, flowers, and almond milk. My father's mushroom stew. I hate to share it with them, but it would make me feel better. There should be wild mushrooms in the forest. I also need carrots, onions, tomatoes, and celery. Water. That sink has a spigot. It must be connected to a pump. You have 3 possible recipes to offer for dinner. Oh my god, choose wisely. You'll need to use a stove in order to cook. As your cooking skill increases, you'll be able to make more recipes. Well, obviously it's gonna be the one that I don't want to cook. Right? The water spigot requires another person to run a pipe outside. It doesn't look like it's been used in years. Perhaps there's another source of water to be found. You should ask Gwendolyn. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab all these things. In assumption that it's okay. Please be, ooh, eggs. Please be, oh, different stuff. Barrel has mead. You need a pitcher to gather milk. You might find one in the cabinets. You cannot use the same pitcher that you use to gather water. There seems to be some more in the cabinet where you procure the water pitcher. Oh. Well, that's great. I like how I just note that. Smaller containers are inside. They have different herbs and spices. Saffron, parsley, thyme, oregano, etc. You have 1 cup of flour. Milk pitcher. Almond milk. Turnip. Parsnip. Crate is sealed. Alright. Oh, wait, I should talk to this so I know that I need to grab an axe to chop down some trees. You'll need wood for the stove. You will have to cut some lumber. You can probably find an axe in the garden room. North of the garden, you may be able to find some trees that you can cut down. Yep, I already know all that. Now we're gonna go ahead and talk to Gwendolyn so she could be like, oh, go to the cavern. Oh, Gwendolyn, mama. Of course, the water pump no longer works. Oh yeah, we already know. It's because they don't need such a thing. Now go in the garden, past the woods, in the cavern to grab some waters. I think I'm gonna go with the mushroom stew. Just because it's a father's secret recipe and it's messed up, which seems to be the running theme with this game. Whatever is messed up is clearly the answer. Now, are there any other stuff here? Nothing to do with the giant scissors, apparently. As nice as it would be. It's time to steal everything. Alright. I always wonder why there's still that one apple in this tree. Like, how come you're still there? What makes you a special apple? I got my lumber, got my shrooms. Oh yay, got some shrooms. Hope you guys are ready for fishing. Don't worry, I'll cut it out this time. I don't think you guys need to sit for me to do all the fishing. Just basically just, ooh, wood gathering skill leveled up! Nice. At least now we know we got some worms. Alright, that's all the worms we're gonna use for fishing. Now, the long and tedious, yet powerful and strangely satisfying fishing. I don't know why, but I find this satisfying. All I'm doing is spamming the space button. Yeah, I leveled up. Oh, I said something about my fishing rod. How dare you say something about my fishing rod? What'd you say about my fishing rod? I'm gonna keep doing it until it says something about my fishing rod again. You have upgraded your fishing rod to an advanced fishing rod. Wow, I like how I just do it all in the spot. How do I do that? How do I make my fishing rod more advanced? That's great. Alright, let's get all the worms. Wormsies. Alright. Now it's time to grab that water. But it's not just any water, it's special water. Dun 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 dun. Dun Alright. Good old water. We're gonna head back in to the kitchen, but before that we're gonna save, so in case we choose the wrong one, we have something to jump back to. Alright, we are back and we are ready to do this. Now, what shall I make? Sweet fritter, fish fritter, rickmanger, mushroom stew. Nice. Alright. Oh, wow. Would you prefer to serve the mushroom? Yeah, sure. Dinner smells divine and looks quite excellent. Great, I'm starving. You will wait, Ariel. Ella, do us the honor of sampling your cuisine first. Trade with Esther. Yes, ma'am. Was there anything else, ma'am? I think we can all eat now. Wait, why do we trade dishes? Did she poison my dish? Ella, come over here, please. It was disgusting! Yes, ma'am. Love was one of your primary ingredients in this meal. I would have thought you'd rather pull out your own eyeballs than to share this with me. I demand honesty. I made it because you asked me to make dinner, but I didn't make it for you, ma'am. I made it for me. Heh, continue to do so. Congratulations, Ella. I am impressed. Girls, what do you think? It's fine. I don't like mushrooms, but this was okay, I guess. My daughters are disingenuous. I fear they're looking for excuses to hate you, but they have no excuse while you have every excuse to hate us. Oh wow. They seem unconcerned with my orders. It's become unclear to me that discipline has become slack in this household. Let me make this clear, girls. Harm Ella, and you will become her personal caretakers for the rest of her natural life. And her life will be natural, because if it ends prematurely, I'll give you to the profane one. We wouldn't do anything of that sort. We adore our new little sister. I doubt she appreciates you calling her that. Regardless, Ella has done exceptionally well tonight. Clean up, Ella. I am so confused. I thought she would be absolutely brutal and evil and hate me and treat me like garbage. But what does she do? She actually respects me and appreciates the work I do. Makes me wonder what her true intention was when she killed Daddy-O. As I say, like it's no big deal. I suppose there's nothing left to do. I suppose things could have been worse. At the least, the bed is comfortable. With the passage of time, you've grown accustomed to your routine. You are relentlessly worked, and as long as you don't enter Esther or Ariel's domain, you remain safe. Then the winter came, and with it, something you'd abandoned. Hope. Oh no! Gwendolyn has demanded you make something called a youth potion. Perhaps your father's book discusses it. Damn. Wonder how Ella feels, honestly. Knowing that she has to work for the rest of her life, and she continues to work the rest of her life for evil stepmom. Quote unquote on evil, actually, because she's actually not super bad. Only the sister sucks. This is really, really interesting. This recipe is too complicated. I will need to learn more. Oh, here's another recipe I can practice. Glamour. Oh, I can disguise myself. Ooh, wonder what I can disguise myself as. Yes, yes. God, she's using that human bone of Papa. Oh, I almost blinked when it turned green. Jesus, that was so hard. Alright, I made some. Oh, I should practice more with glamour, huh? Oh, okay. I did it. Can I now produce a tincture for the restoration of one's youth? This concoction demands the flesh, bone, and blood cut from a maiden in a sufficient amount to fill a reliquary, the fruit of a deadly nightshade, and a green apple. Where in the world might I find deadly nightshade? And this ingredient? My stomach is churning knowing where I might find the flesh, bone, and blood of a maiden. Herself? I'll run, and don't catch me anyway because there's nowhere to run. I'll flee into the woods and get eaten by wolves. Anything I do is just going to make it worse when they actually catch me. What am I going to do? I can disguise myself, but for how long? I'm sure they figure out quickly that I was Ella. I'll stall. I'll tell Gwendolyn I'm still trying to figure out the recipe. Oh jeez, this ain't gonna go well for me, is it? Poor Ella. She was so brave and she worked so hard, and you know what's gonna happen? She's gonna die. You know what'd be even more twisted? If we ended up using the stepsisters. That'd be insane. Who knows, it could happen. If I haven't told you yet, the water... No water pumps. No water pumps. Do you need something? Oh, okay. Weirdo. She just assumes every time I go up to talk to her that I want to talk about the water pumps. For how long has it been? Half a year? A month? Whatever the summary was? I can't make the youth potion yet. I've been trying to learn, but it's proved difficult. I see. What seems to be confusing you? Well, I've no idea where to find the fruit of a deadly nightshade. Really? Use them all the time. I do? Tomato, dear. Tomato is a deadly nightshade. Oh, I didn't know that. And now you should have everything you need. But I don't. There's a thing I have to find, and it's hard to find. I see. What is it you're trying to find? Oh, just a reliquary. Just a reliquary? Hopefully one that's already has the toe or finger of a maiden inside. Is that it? If you run, I'll take your whole foot. Please don't. Oh, it's not that bad, and don't worry, we won't need this again in your lifetime. What did she do? I don't like her anymore. When does nightmare end? And where did Dad learn all of these awful arts? Doesn't seem as if I'll lose the toll on a failure. That's good at least. Holy smokes! I can't believe it actually happened! No, I really can't fail. Oh, potion of youth. I have one missing toe. My god, imagine if I failed that. What would happen then? What would happen then? Oh jeez. Do I get 9 more tries? 1 for every toe. Oh god, that'd be so awkward. And then we move on to my fingers. What's after my fingers? What would be used then? God, you're a disgusting monster. Gwendolyn, absolutely disgusting. Ah, Jesus. Here you go. Hope you enjoy my pinky toe. Thank you, Ella. This potion will maintain their youth for a further 50 years. By that end, you'll either be dead of old age or with a husband far from here. Now, prepare dinner. Perhaps something will fish. Do we have fish? There's a river near the garden. You can catch them. You'll find a pole in the garden room. It shouldn't be difficult. Make this recipe. I've never had it. Be prompt with dinner. The girls aren't patient. Okay. I mean, already got fishing. Is someone knocking? Damn, that's some powerful knocks. It sounded like magic blasting. Good sir. What is the news? I'm terribly sorry for troubling you, but I was just lucky you were here. We're quite a ways away from civilized land out there, and it was barely a mile from your estate that my wagon threw a wheel. Oh my! I'm sorry, but the tongue came loose and the horses ran off. I have a feeling that he's gonna be my next human sample. It's no trouble, they won't go far, especially with a wagon for tying them together. I can wrangle them in a while. In the meantime, you look exhausted. Come, I can have Ella take you to your guest room. Mother, what's going on? I'll tell you in a bit. Ella! Terribly sorry, young sir. What was your name? I'll apologize. I should have given it immediately. Eric. Madam, Eric Habsburg. Of course. Oh, the prince. My deepest apologies for not recognizing you, your highness. L. Ah, you heard. Excellent. We have been visited by His Highness, Prince Eric Habsburg. Please, escort him to the guest room at once and see to his needs. Follow me, your highness. I don't mean to pry, Ella, but how have you come to serve Lady Gwendolyn? Oh, it's quite alright, your highness. If you please, my name is Eric. I'm sorry, your Eric. My father died some time ago and I have nowhere else to go. I see, I'm sorry. I lost my mother too. It wasn't so long ago, but I still have my father. Oh, does he teach you anything? Oh, he teaches me hunting and boxing and how to be a man. He can be a bit overbearing sometimes. I apologize, I don't mean to say I don't. I mean, I'm lucky to have him. It's alright, sometimes family can be difficult to live with. Yes. You are very beautiful. I'm sorry, I need to make dinner. I didn't mean to upset you. You didn't. I'm sorry, I really am. I'm just sorry. Oh, she's crying deep down inside. Poor Ella. Oops, wrong. Oh, what if I try to go back and talk to him? What would happen? I can't go back in right now. I can't face it. Oh, she's feeling bad about her dad. Dang, that's dark and deep. Ooh. Does Gwendolyn have new dialogue? Be prompt with dinner. The girls aren't patient. Okay. Alright. So I can already make it. I'm assuming I don't have to go back outside. Unless there's a cutscene, then I'm screwed. I like how they left the mushroom stew here. Damn, it's been months. Fish fritter. Is this it? What's Death Cap's do? Poison mushroom? Hard mushroom stew made from wild mushrooms. One of the mushrooms may be poisonous. Ooh, that's my way out for the future. Fish fritters. Damn, that jump was beautiful. Yes, yes, please. Your fish is as excellent as the rest of your cooking, Ella. You needn't have worried. Thank you. I hope it meets His Highness's approval. Please, Ella, I must insist you call me Eric. Of course. I'm sorry, Eric. And the stew is divine. I see. Your Highness, dear Ella has recently lost her parents. We tried to care for her, but this just isn't the right place for her. I request a boon. Oh? If there were any way to improve Ella's situation, I'm sure she'd be much happier away from this place. I don't know if I would do anything and everything in my power for her sake. Oh, Your Highness. Eric, I beg you not to trouble yourself over me. My lady, it will be my honor to rescue you from your plight. I see I judged the situation correctly. Your Highness, shall I arrange the music? Ella, would you care to dance with me? Your foot hurts from losing your toe. But you think you could tolerate it and it would be rude to say no. I have never danced. I'll be delighted to show you. Okay. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, now I'm kind of just wondering what Gwendolyn's up to now. What is she planning? What is she planning? Wow, he's kind of just tossing me around. This is great. I love RPG Maker dancing. So cute. Da 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 da. Oh, Ella! Esther! There you are! You little snake! I don't know what Mother's thinking, but you're the last one I think she'd want to match with the prince. I had better get my prince, or I'll make you too ugly to attract a troll. Esther! Mother, come here. Watch it, little girl. Esther! Oh, okay. Gwendolyn's just calling her from across the room. If you threaten her, okay. Ooh, she did hear her. If you threaten her or interfere with my plans again, I'll give you the profane one myself. You wouldn't. I'm your daughter, not that little troll. Leave immediately. The prince rather enjoyed your meal. Did he? I do hope you'll continue to infatuate him. Why? So you can use me to trick him into his death? That would be foolish and dangerous. Ella, surely you don't want to spend the rest of your life here? No, never. Then woo him, Ella. He is seeking a wife and has been for many months. You are his age, and he is infatuated with you. Take advantage of this. To that end, you'll only be expected to prepare meals in the evening. Check the library for recipes. Other than that, your responsibilities are suspended. Spend time with him. Make him fall in love with you. Why? Why was any of this necessary? Why did you destroy my life? Oh. Oh. The suspense is killing us. I know your foot hurts from the loss of your toe, so please sit down. Very well then, I have lived far longer than I ever expected or intended. How old are you? That's not a very polite question, but it's relevant. I've lost count, but I think over 300 years old. In the beginning, when I was mortal, I wasn't a very nice person, but at least I wasn't a murderer. Much of my wealth came from my ability to con a man out of his wealth. This house wasn't originally mine. Of course, I wasn't born into money, so I wasn't very skilled at handling it in the beginning. Thus, I would find a man to leech upon, discarded him when I had everything he could offer, and when I ran out, move on to the next one. Somewhere along the lines, my daughters were born. One day, I cheated the wrong man. This time, I was conned. This had been some kind of supernatural being. When I had completed my manipulation, I encountered a being claimed to be his wife. Well, I had had such encounters before and thought I could handle this. How wrong I was. This being transformed before my eyes. By then, my hair had turned gray, and my daughters were adults. The being told me that it would punish me for my deception. It granted me and my daughters immortality. At the time, I thought it bizarre. It seemed more a reward than a punishment. I would remain as I am, old but still not ugly. I would endure forever. My daughters, on the other hand, they would be just as immortal, but unlike me, they would continue to age. Oh my, yes. I had the privilege of watching my daughters suffer, just as Eos watched Tithonus suffer. If I wanted to alleviate that, I would have to offer the lifeblood of men to the being to appease her, and she would restore a degree of youth to my daughters. But not enough for your liking. My daughters want to be as young as the day they were cursed, hence the potion of youth. In time, I began to understand the true weight of my punishment. I would be forced to watch my daughters suffer repeatedly through old age. In addition, I watched them become more sadistic and depraved. Eventually, I'll be forced to live with the fact that they are only protected from natural death. Accidents and other means can still take them. When that time comes, I will be alone. I could teach you the secrets of youth. The potion alone aren't enough. I couldn't bear it. Well, you're wiser than me. Why are you telling me these things? Why are you trying to help me? You've been a member of this household a while now. I never hated you, but I resented you. I resented you from the moment your father invoked that pact. Frankly, I've gotten over it. You cut off my toe. I did, and you're not limping badly. You'll be fine. If it makes you feel better, we're all missing toes. Oh, okay. Then yeah, I do feel better now. So, where would life be better? Here or with the prince? I think you know which. It's bedtime. Get some sleep. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. So I guess that's why she's kind of chill, huh? Oh wait, I can't go to sleep? Ah! If you run out, you may need to ask her for more. That's cool. I don't need to do a thing here. When will this nightmare end? And where did I learn all these for? Wait. I can't sleep. What's happening here? Oh. Ariel, what do you want? Well, isn't that a rude way to greet your sister? You're no sister of mine. Better watch your mouth. Esther has a surprise for you. I'm not interested. You don't have a choice. Come up to the ritual room. Aw, jeez, they're gonna do something dirty to me. Right when I had my chance of escaping. God damn it. Where's the ritual room? I know it's down south, and I think this is the room that kills me. But YOLO. Ah, I'm okay. Cool. Let's go up here. And go this way. And I'm assuming it's this one. Ah, I can finally go into their room! Well, you know what I would do? Totally poop on their bed. Cause they deserve it. Them jerks. Okay, what do you want? Oh dear, surprise, surprise. Esther isn't here. Let's play a game. It's called Find the Prince. Better hurry, find him fast. We might even let him live. What have you done, monsters? What have you monsters done? Oh, that's not very nice. You lose points every time you're rude. Don't bother going to Mom. She's out wrangling the horses. She won't be around for hours. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. I hate these hide-and-seek stuff. God damn it. How simple would it be? Is he like hiding underneath a bed of sorts, or... Erg. Okay, well... This is gonna suck. Ah, come on. Ah, cutie, don't be sad. We're just waiting for your little pathetic girlfriend to show up, and then we'll have some real fun. You foul creature, why are you doing this? We're the wealth, and I am the firstborn. For Mother to pass me over is one thing, but for her to try and pawn that little troll off on you is too much. She's going to be put in her place, right now. I can't let this happen, but what can I do? The moment Esther knows I'm here, she'll do something awful. The glamour. Did I make glamour? If I made glamour, I wouldn't even have to worry about looking like me. Ooh, glamour, glamour. Where is my glamour? Oh, how do you make more glamour? More glamour. Ah, more glamour. Ooh. Yeah! Okay. Oh, wait, what? Glamour! Oh, I had a bunch. God damn it, I wasted some ingredients on glamour. If I became Gwendolyn, Esther will see right through me. I know I'll disguise myself as Ariel. Oh, what if I were to go back up to Ariel, huh? Ariel, I thought I told you to make sure Ella comes back down here. I'm sorry, sis. Well, Ella learned that Mom was off wrangling the prince's horses. She took her chance to flee. What? The little beach just left the prince to his fate to die. Did she? She's colder than I thought, or more of a coward than I thought. What are you gonna do with that hand axe? Did I really just... Am I killing her? Ariel, but you help her capture me. I don't understand. You understand when the glamour wears off? Ella. Oh. So, how does Ella like her? Ella. Do you have something to say to me, Ariel? There's blood on your shoes. Just go. Yes, I should. Ah! What the heck? Mom, she killed Esther. She cut her head off. What would you like me to do, Ariel? Punish her. Give her to the Profane One. Plead with the Profane One to bring back Esther. Ella, I hooked up Princess' horses to our carriage. I had intended to take him home. Given the circumstances, I think you'd be better suited to do so. What, Mom? I'm sorry. I couldn't let her hurt Eric. I know. You can't just let her get away with it. And should we just let you and Esther get away with attempting to assassinate the Crown Prince? Because of you and your sister, no matter what happens now, the King's men are coming. Hope you're proud of yourself. But I what? You, who lives with the people that murdered her father. If you were a normal girl with any sense, you'd have drowned yourself in the river like the rat you are. If she is a rat, then we're a room full of rats, and she has a finer pelt than yours. You should go while it's light. Yes, ma'am. Did you ever think you'd find your way here? Did you ever believe you'd crawl your way out of the hell you began in? Take a moment, think of where you came from. Let's see, my dad was dating this witch, and he totally used her, and he gave himself so I could live, but in return I became a slave for about a month, if not half a year. And then Prince kind of just wandered his way in, and now we're getting married. Yeah. Think of where you are. Yeah, think of where you're going. Who you were yesterday isn't who you are today. A murderer? That person's gone. There's no telling who you'll be tomorrow. Ooh, is this gonna be chaotic? Devilish in the end? Ha ha ha! Alright. The Nutcracker Swan Lake Nocturne by Piotr Ilyich. Oh, I cannot say any of these names. Alright guys, that was the House of Gwendolyn. I hope you guys enjoy the game. I found it very, very unique in the way that we can craft items. I'm sure that Thomas Myers, Piano TM, is working on something in regards of crafting, maybe. Don't really know. I'll check out what other stuff you have. But guys, if you have enjoyed this series, then do consider hitting that like button. You guys are doing a wonderful, and I mean an absolutely wonderful job with hitting that like button. Like for real, if there's anything at all that's motivating, it's certainly seeing all those like buttons. You guys are smashing it out of this park, so thank you so very much. Other than that guys, I'll see you later with another video. Till then, later.